you really want it? Don't you really care? Don't you really want it? Don't you really care? Don't you really want it? Don't you really care? Candy girl, you're all my world. I need your love each and every day. Candy girl, all I want to say, I need it, need it, need it, need it, need it every day. All I know is when I'm with you, you make me feel so good. It's the way you are and the way you talk. You make me feel so good. You make me forget my thoughts. Don't you really want it? Don't you really care? Don't you really want it? Don't you really care? Don't you really love it? Don't you really care? Don't you really want it? Don't you really care? Right there, baby. Don't you really want it? Don't you really care? Don't you really want it? Don't you really care? Don't you really want it? Don't you really care? Don't you really want it? Don't you really care? Look, well my girl likes candy, candy treat. She knocks me right up off the feet. She's so fine as can be. I know that girl is a friend of me. Candy girl, all my world. Your love so sweet, you're a special treat. Candy girl, I'm the one to say, when you're with me, you brighten up my day. All I know is when I'm with you, you make me feel so good. Do it, do. It's the way you are and the way you talk. You make me feel so good. You make me forget my thoughts. Yeah. Don't you really want it? Don't you really care? Don't you really want it? Don't you really care? Don't you really want it? Don't you really care? Don't you really want it? Don't you really care? Yeah! Happy birthday, Bo Vito! Big Brian, y'all! Good goddamn epitome band! Big Star! Billy Jones! Yeah! Don't you really love it? Don't you really care? Don't you really love it? Don't you really care? Don't you really love it? Don't you really care? Don't you really love it?
It's your man DC's own DJ Frank White. Make sure you tune in Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m., 2 p.m. Coffee and Crank Show, the hottest go-go show on the internet. Make sure you tune in. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come in. If you want to advertise your business, your event, Mama got cookies. Call in 844-604-6946, extension 10. Book your thing right now.
What's good, y'all? This your boy AJ Throwback, and I want y'all to please check out a show. A few interests are uncovered, every perspective is considered, all walks of life are represented, and indie artists from the DMV and beyond get their shine. It's the Balancing Act Radio Show, aka Bars, hosted by yours truly, Wednesdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. only on WinDCRadio.com and the WinDC Radio app. And of course, it's all powered by GoWIN.media.
Of Washington,
and I'm Andrea Riley, and we are your hosts for Girls Gabbin' Radio Show. Tune in to Girls Gabbin' Radio Show every Sunday from 7 to 8 p.m. on WinDC, powered by GoWIN Media.
Girls Gabbin' wants to provide a platform for dreams, visions, and stories to thrive and grow.
What's the gab? Tune in on Sundays to find out.
What's up? It's your boy DK at the Good News Gospel Go-Go Radio Show. Just tune in each and every Monday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. or Sundays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. playing those gospel go-go hits and interviewing the most influential people of the DMV. All you gotta do is log on to www.gogoradio.live or download the app on your Google Store or your Apple Store, Go-Go Radio Live. See you there.
Have you ever tried to recreate that live go-go sound in the studio? It's kinda hard to get that go-go swing and raw crank drive without a real drummer, right? Well, we have the solution for you at GoGoLoops.com. If you're a music producer and you're looking to produce authentic sounding go-go tracks, Go-Go Loops is what you need. We offer a variety of drum kits and beat loop packs that can give you a solid foundation for your funky go-go style beats. High quality live and studio recorded pocket and socket beat loops, bounce beat loops, and guitar and bass samples will get your track sounding like the real deal. Our drum kits include a variety of real drum kicks, snares, congas, cowbells, jam blocks, timbales, rototons, crashes, and even more. We also have individual drum beat loops and Congo beat loops that can be used as play-along tracks for learning and practice purposes. These are the most exclusive drum samples on the planet. Since go-go is an art form born and bred in the DMV, there aren't any other places you can find this unique sound. We have affordable pricing and different types of products that can fit in anyone's budget. Sign up to the Go-Go Loop at GoGoLoops.com and get free samples and discount codes. If you want your music to stand out in the crowd, you need samples from GoGoLoops.com. Our music, our culture, our way. Visit GoGoLoops.com today and always keep it cranking.
Welcome back to the GoWIN Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live, WinDC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWIN.media. And we are live right here from the shops at Iverson. I'm your host, Nico the Go-Goologist, and I have some real fam in the house right now. And it feels real good to have them up in here. You getting situated over there, sis?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right. And I got you on, okay. Make sure we get all these right. Okay. And the brother to my right here, and I mean that figuratively and literally. You know what I'm saying? Good young brother who's been in this game for, you get ready to hit 20 what?
Who, me? How old am I?
No, how many years you been doing
in
go-go?
22.
Yeah.
22 years.
Yeah. I was right there.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah,
you
so
were right.
Real veteran in the game. He's what you call a triple threat because he's been on all three levels of the game.
Yeah.
You know, he's been on the studio side of things, working, the sound. He's been a performer. He's even done some management, recording sessions, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's been in all layers of the industry, and it's hard to find a multitask brother like that. That's the old days when we used to come up. That's how it used to be. You was involved in all different parts of it. And you never know when your car get called.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm talking about my main man Kendall right here.
Yes.
Who is Kendall?
Yeah. Oh. And to the right of him, it's a sister we've gone through a lot together. We've seen a lot together. We experienced a lot. We've laughed. We've cried. It's while my daughter was named after my mother, it's not a coincidence that I call my daughter Pretty Nikki. And that's real. So and I'm talking about the one and only. And next to her is a young dynamo.
Yes.
And I love her subtle, excuse the play on words, ways. That's with a B. Because when she's on the stage, she exudes a different spirit. It's more in your face, and you don't tend to expect that from her. And that is a blessing, because you always want new blood in a situation that sometimes it feels like the blood is getting stale.
Yes.
You always need that. You always need that fresh injection of life into the situation. So that's why I always push our youth. You know, sometimes you get frustrated with the youth, but I'm gonna tell you, you need them.
Yes.
You need them for growth. You know, no ifs, ands, or buts about that. So, and I'm talking about Squad Suttle.
Squad.
Yeah. They in the house. What's happening, y'all?
Yo, what is it doing?
What you doing over there, sis? What you got going on?
My camera is blurry.
Your camera?
Is it blurry now, Rodney?
Rodney.
No, it's good. Squad Suttle in the building.
I tell you. And you know what? I really, I've said this before, and shout out to Miss Lady who's not here today. I look, you know, she be going through things. I'm gonna get on. Yeah.
Hey, Tosh.
You know what? What's crazy about it is over the years, because you used to be the one we used to have to look for. Where Nikki at?
I'm coming.
Yeah. And now you mother hen. Where y'all at?
That's the queen. That's the queen right there.
Where y'all at? So, sis, let's talk about that real quick. For those who don't know, because I don't really talk about it a whole bunch, is, you know, I used to co-manage and co-own, for the matter of fact, Subtle Thoughts with Chris Walker Reds, and well, some of you may know as the LaFonte Blue era, but we started back when it was 20, 30 people up to Tacoma Station. And we started that grind together. Yeah, real talk. And through band members switching out, and you know, we seen that molehill grow into a mountain. Yeah, you know, and so, sis, what's going on now with you? I mean, now that you are the matriarch of the band, what's good with that? How does it feel to exhume that royalness?
He'd ask you the question. Don't look at
Talk behind the microphone. Come on, you're professional now.
I'm sorry, y'all. I kind of slid into this role unexpectedly, you know, with, you know, the sudden departure of what was Subtle Thoughts.
Right.
So I like it. I mean, I think of the band and my family, my brother and my sister. We're starting off new, so we're building a relationship and we're building chemistry. But I mean, so far so good.
Well, let me ask you this, because you and I have been in the situations where we weren't stripped all the way down, but we've been in Suttle where we've seen huge band changes.
Yes.
You know, huge band changes from the whole, a whole bunch. You know, from Redfoot's departing the band, Drew leaving. You were there for the quintessential soul, the whole E-Step gone, and we didn't see a whole different. What makes this unique? This situation.
For one, it's brand new. It's brand new for all of us. And secondly, we have some young new faces you know, and they have a lot to offer. They're kind of introducing me to the bounce beat. The bounce beat. I'm slow to catch on, y'all. I'm trying, but I'm from the old school, so it's hard to change that. But so we just have a lot of different people, a lot of new faces, and a new sound. We got a new sound. Still fresh, still fire.
Yeah.
But something new for y'all.
And we got we got an example of that new sound we're gonna play for y'all in a little bit. But we're gonna catch up with everybody. Get everybody acquainted. For those of you who have not seen Subtle Thoughts in recent times since their changes, we're gonna talk about it a little bit. And I guess we need to just start right with the probably the biggest, because if you're gonna identify go-go bands or any band for that matter, usually the front man is the most identifiable, the person you identify the most with. And in your particular case, Nikki, though, now that's kind of like you. You the face on the flyer right now. Everybody recognize. And you call yourself old school. I kind of call you a tweener. Okay. You know what I mean? You have some old school ways, but you ain't old, girl. You ain't don't touch that stereo.
That's why we say the queen and not the another head. That's the queen.
You ain't old like that. So you don't even do that. but nah, you kind of like a tweener, and you still it's the biggest difference I see between the younger generation and kind of the generation that we worked within. For me, what I want to ask you first, what do you feel like is the biggest difference in working with this newer generation and the generation that we came up in?
Oh shoot!
No, he ain't older than us.
I mean, I'll interject.
Because this is my first time.
I would assume that what her answer would be is energy and effort. I mean, we work hard, and I know that me and Marlon talk about this all the time. Like that being our major difference, and I have no problem with putting it out there on record. We are ready to outwork everybody right now. We gonna get to you, Moody. We are prepared to outwork everybody right now. We're putting the time in the studio. We're putting the time in rehearsal. We're putting the time in off stage to market and strategize the right way. And I know traditionally go-go just doesn't have that. Just hasn't had that. Nico,
as of late, most definitely within the last 10 years.
I'm about to say within the last 10 years. We talk about that all the time. Just the complacency. And, we haven't seen some of the stages that Nikki has seen, some of the bigger stages, some of the bigger platforms. So we still got that hunger in us. You know what I mean? We still have that fire to obtain some of those accolades, to be, mentioned with some of the greats. So we're it's for us, even though we're a household brand name, those of us that came from the grinding circuit are still in that same mindset. And majority of our band has come from that side. Right. So getting them to come to practice isn't difficult to ask for. Telling them the importance of recording isn't difficult. Like we talked about before we got on it, this Suttle hasn't been able to get in the studio and put music out previously because of how busy the schedule has been and how difficult it is to sacrifice you playing and recording at the same time. And even though our schedule isn't as saturated, I mean, we're booked every weekend of the month, and we practice every week, so it still takes a sacrifice to say, hey, listen, on this day, we're going to have y'all come out the house again to come record. So, I mean, that's probably the biggest thing that I see is that we work hard, man. We definitely work hard.
I'm gonna save my fastballs for you in a little bit. All right, we're gonna come back for that because I really want to talk about the whole dynamics of Suttle and versus the recognition you get from when Nikki's days where, with the other Suttle family to this Suttle family, how those crowds kind of intersect. I want to get into that in a little bit. But right now, I want to talk about the Young Dynamo. Talk about Miss Moody. Speaking of new product, you got a hot little single out right now.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Good. Yes.
What's good? What's good with good?
Good is doing good. We're working on a music video. Should be shooting that around, I think, Easter. So yeah, if anybody wants to participate in that, come in and crank and turn up with us. I'm gonna send out a post and stuff on Facebook and Instagram about where and when and the time, and that's basically it. Just bring yourself.
So
what's up and have
what's
fun.
the storyboard for the video?
For the video, okay. So good. The whole premise of the song is basically it's about women. It's about women empowerment. I'm really big on that, and it is about
Should have dropped it for Women's History Month last month. Hey.
I got so many songs for women empowerment that I want to release.
Okay.
All great
but
songs.
this song in particular, I was just
Hold on,
driving
what'd
one
you say?
day.
I said they're all great songs.
Okay.
And they're not all go-go either, so
Yeah.
I'm doing everything.
Well, we do them both on this station right
Hey,
here.
mommy
Yeah.
coming through here again. But
Yeah.
the song basically is about that female who has that spunk, that wit, and everything, and she's just all around the board, just amazing. She has that good can mean a lot of things. It doesn't just mean one thing.
Yeah.
So she
Well,
a boss, she paying her bills, she take care of kids, she working out.
But that is the
everything.
natural attraction to the song.
Yeah,
When you hear that good, you're like, oh, what's she talking about right here? Right here. We got that, what?
Yeah, you got that good. He complimented me on the way I wear my crown. So, that's basically just, compliment her. She got that good. So.
I really hope y'all right now tune into the Wendy C Radio Live, Facebook live stream, or the Wendy C Radio Live YouTube feed, which is on our free app as well. This young lady has a beautiful smile and the spirit to go along with it, which is interesting with the Instagram name you have.
Oh, yeah, Preferential Spirit of Moody.
Yes. What makes you use that name right there?
The preferred spirit. I deal with a lot of self-criticism every day, so I'm always looking in the mirror trying to improve myself spiritually, with my diet, with my way of thinking, my emotional well-being, and just thinking back on who I was and reflecting back on who I was in the past, the good and the bad, just knowing my preferred spirit is to always be positive, to always exude love, show love, be love. I mean, even when things aren't pretty and I'm stressed out and stuff, just try to empower other people and build them up while doing that for myself. And I always want to be that spiritual person. I always want to show that love. I mean, to the kids, everything. My neighborhood kids reach out to me all day. Miss Moody, I heard your song on the radio. Miss Moody, I had a problem. I got beef with this girl in my class. I want to fight her. I'm like, nah, look, just ignore, we ain't for all of that. Just focus on you. They love dancing. I record them dancing. I just like everything about being positive and showing love, because every day we're all going through something. Yeah. So
amen.
Preferential Spirit of Moody. If you want to talk to me, you want to laugh, you want to dance, you want to sing, we can do all that. You want to cry it out, call me up, anytime you want, and I'm going to find something deep down within my spirit to tell you something positive. So and I try.
Yeah,
you gotta love that.
I have my moments too, y'all. I be tripping. I be like, hold up.
That is, this is why I love bringing this young lady through. I pressed Marlon out to make sure that she showed up, and if you can't be motivated with a young lady like this on your team, then you need to go ahead and stay at home, exactly. And lock yourself in the closet or something like that, because this is the spirit that you need to have around you to be successful in this world right here, So since we're talking about that good, let's give it to him right quick right here on the GoWIN Radio Show, right here on GoGo Radio Live, Wendy C Radio, all wrapped up in GoWIN.media right now.
Come through, original.
Hey.
So what?
Oh, nice.
Okay. Yeah.
I said come through, original.
Yes.
Yes.
Shout out to the producer.
Shout out to the producer, Ant on the beat, Chop on the beat. Love on Congos, Love on the Beat, Evolve, FLM Music. Shout out to Allen, shout out to Coop, shout out to Nate. Everybody participated in that. Shout out to Ant Farm Music. Who else? Shout out to Bump. Shout out to Urko, the engineer in Cali. Yeah, big ups to them.
Oh, you sent it out to Cali?
Yeah.
Oh, no, they spent the bag on this one.
Okay.
Not to cut you off, but I do want to give, like she said, Love, Evolve.
Yes.
I want to give him a round of applause. I mean, he's the one that powered that entire situation, and he spent a bag on getting that product done, and he did it the right way, and that's why you got the product that you have. And I can only respect somebody that takes that approach.
Yeah,
so much
big
love
shout
going
out
out
to
to
Love.
yeah, absolutely.
Hey, I can't say this before we get in this track right here. One thing with Love, when Love came into Suttle, I used to sit over at Love, because Love used to be mad because he didn't get the music every night. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, man, you know, I got all this other stuff, man. You know, you should let me, you know, hold it, and I can, you know, make it sound the way. I said, well, Love, you know, I've been doing this long before you came in. I could dig it. So we didn't see eye to eye initially, but we ended up growing together and really coming together. And so one thing I noticed about him, when you talked about it earlier, and what's what you feel right now that's in the band, he got passion. You know, when you come to that, you know, putting that music and how it's supposed to sound.
He does.
Oh, my God.
He a monster.
Yeah, he's serious with it. Like, you know, so, all right. So, speaking of that, we're going to play right now for you, Hot New Joint from Miss Moody. Do you go by a different name?
Nah, just Miss Moody.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's what we're going with. All right. Miss Moody right here. It's that good on the GoWIN radio show.
Don't you cry, just dry your eyes.
Hey lady, you know why I keep blowing your line up, right? It's tough, yeah. It's smooth. She got it, hey. She got it, moody. She got it. Ain't no second thought about it. He said that it's that good. She got it. He said that it's that good. She got it. He said that it's that good. She got it. He said that it's that good. Ain't no second thought about it.
your eyes. Don't you give up. You're gonna win this fight. Gonna win this fight, yeah. And you're gonna make it through, yeah. You're so special. Wrote this song for you. Oh, don't you cry. Just dry your eyes. Dry your eyes. Don't you give up, yeah. We're gonna win this fight. Gonna win this fight. And you'll make it through, yeah. You're so special. Wrote this song for you.
I know the road ahead is scary now. I know it seems like a steep slope. If you could only see what we see, it wouldn't be hard to keep hope. I see you weathering this tough climate. I know it's hard to see the sun shining. When the clouds stay in front trying to hide it, believe me, there's a silver lining just behind it. You never thought that you'd be in this fight, but I know how you the winning type. If you start it, you gon' finish it. Ain't no thought of quitting, too much time for living life. And when you feeling like the hope gone, don't believe it cause you so wrong. And we all know you so strong, so it's easy for you to hold on. No more teardrops in earshot. They all clear here, sounds that I hear not. Your fears stop when you know you top tier. If it never get rocky, then you probably not near top. I know you feel the pain and all you see is rain, but I promise you gon' see a change. Ups and downs get rearranged. Roller coaster speed, once you leave, it'll be the same. Yeah, so don't you ever doubt it all. About falling, about throwing the towel, no. I don't care about how tall your opponent is. You got fight left like a southpaw. You fight wars, they complain about light chores. Clouds cover up your light source. I'm tight sure whoever said it was right. When they said anything worth having, you gotta fight for.
Don't you cry. Dry your eyes. Dry your eyes. Don't you give up. Gonna win this fight. Gonna win this fight. And you're gonna make it through. You're so special.
Yeah.
Wrote this song for you.
I woke up with a lot on my mind. Life doesn't go my way a lot of the time. Listen close, you could probably hear pain in my rhymes. Hopefully there's therapy deep in my lines. Why do we let people in without our permission? Why do we care so much about people's opinions? Why we program these kids to live in division? Why when it's almost too late we decide to listen? I guess it's part of life's lessons. Something so shallow leave you in deep depression. Failed so many times that I'm terribly stressing. I need to leave when it comes to blocking my blessings. I got a call about a friend that was really in need. Then a text got dressed and grabbed up my keys. While I was driving, mind racing, what could it be? When I arrived, hopefully they bring me up to speed. Say she contracted something rare. Even though we just spoke, I wasn't prepared. It was intense, I could feel the tension in the air. Through the window of the room, all I could do was stare. Walked in the room, I ain't know what to do. You would be here for me, so I'm here for you. All I hear is beeping sounds, all I see is twos. I bow my head and say a prayer and hope you make it through. Yeah, your eyes open, you just looking up. I should've did a whole lot better with checking up. When you called last week, I should've picked it up. But me knowing you ain't giving up. Click the remote, turned on the light. Blinked your eyes twice, focused your sights. Are you okay? You said, yeah, just give me some ice. You decided that day you was ready to fight.
Don't you cry. Just dry your eyes. Dry your eyes. Don't you give up, yeah. We're gonna win this fight. Gonna win this fight. And you'll make it through. Yeah. You're so special. Wrote this song for you. Don't you cry, baby, dry your eyes, dry your eyes, yeah. You're gonna make it too. You're gonna make it. Wrote this song for you. You got a lot more living to do. But wrote this song for you.
Turn your radio up, turn your stereo up. In here. Hey yo, Dante.
I wear this jersey cause Chicago is my city, my home. 186 where I would never ever leave it alone. Papa gave the sticks, the church gave me the microphone. After OFO, I knew that it was time to roam. Had to head south to come up on the knowledge of my roots. Nashville, Cashville, I miss you. Southern bells, I had to ring them. Them alphas, I had to be one. After 07, this cat had to be gone. Came to DC to climb that hill they call the Capitol. Policy and hearings for 5 years I had to tackle. The fear and lack of self-worth that tormented my soul. Cause politics as usual make you feel cold. Went down a black alley, came out with a rare essence. After all, I learned a couple of lessons. Look, I could complain, but I came to see that DC's been good to me. It may not be your city or your hometown. DC's been good to me. Keep that go-go funk groove going round and round. DC's been good to me. Chuck Brown, R-E-E-U. DC's been good to me. Thanks for giving us that go-go groove. DC's been good to me.
Timer for Carolina, born and raised in the South, couldn't have made nothing finer. As a teen, music found me, so I made my way to Howard University. That's a chocolate city, you ain't know. Off Georgia Ave and all the women that are beautiful. Graduated and I started to teach. Around that same time I found a go-go beat. One time for Chuck Brown, two times for Lil Benny. Backyard, the junkyard, and now Deacon Izzy. Some bands are old, some bands are new, but everybody know what that pocket do. The heartbeat of the city and it never stops. From Benning Road to MLK, best believe we rock. Yo, I'ma get this music all that I got. Hey, watch us rise to the top, no lie. Ooh. Put your hands in the sky. DC's been good to me, and you know we gon' ride. DC's been good to me. It never gon' die. DC's been good to me. Go, still alive. DC's been good to me.
We right back on it on the GoWIN radio show. Hold up. I didn't hit 1, 2. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, we good. This is a brand new digital system we just got in here.
You all fancy.
Yeah.
No more board. It's all on the screen. Yeah. Look at you. Okay.
We do a little something here, man. You know. So we right back here with my Suttle family right here. Squad Suttle.
Yeah.
We got a dance studio right down the hall, and they be having their little sayings and everything. Reminds me of Suttle. So look, we just got finished listening. I'm gonna bring it up right now. I'm gonna bring it up. We just got finished listening to my main man, the Jogo Project, Elijah Balbed and his whole team, and we was talking about off air for those of y'all tuned in right now, either via the Win DC Radio Facebook page, our YouTube page, our app, or you just tune into the GoGo Radio live app or online, www.windcradio.com or gogoradio.live. We were sitting here talking about far as the importance of actually having product and going out here and working product. So we just heard Miss Moody and her project, the Good. And Suttle, you got a brand new project y'all coming out with.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
I do want to say this. I was a little surprised how soon it came out with the inception of you and the band. I mean, what is all that about?
Well, I've been begging for a recording for 3 months. You know, truth be told, the song that we dropped, we've been trying to get recorded, mixed, and mastered. I mean, we knew that we were going to be putting some product out. I mean, we talk about this all the time, Nico, the importance of having something to give your customer. And with us being essentially a new band with a household brand name, we wanted to make sure that what we put out was of quality.
Right.
Not something that just came off the PA, not something that isn't mixed and mastered well. We wanted something that would actually hold up to the Suttle name brand. This isn't a rinky-dink, makeup band. This isn't a band that hasn't been around for 30 years. This is a band that has continuously evolved and became relevant. So when Marlon called me and tasked me with, coming in and running the band, that was the first thing that I thought of, is that, all right, once we get our core group of people, our band together, we'll develop a sound, record that sound, release it, make sure that it's a quality product, and just let the people come on in. So,
I'm gonna tell you, as Suttle family, I could say that, right, Nikki?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, as Suttle family, when I first heard that you was coming to the group, I cringed because I didn't know if you had the style, because Suttle has a way of going about their business. Mm-hmm. They have their own style, and it's been entrenched since the Gene Pratt days. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They got a way about how they sound. Mm-hmm. And one thing good about me, and it was beautiful about this Queen spirit over here, is I've always had an open mind. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Give myself the opportunity. Let me see. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But everybody's going to form an initial opinion. Absolutely. That's just human nature. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. So I was real curious, like, man. So the first time I caught y'all, y'all was at Aqua, man. And it was your first show, right?
I had never even been in practice.
Right.
I didn't even know he was going to be there.
Right. I remember because I asked you. I asked you.
Who is this dude? Like, what is he doing here?
Yeah.
It was so awkward for you, as well as I saw for the band, and I hated seeing that for my family. I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, I've never heard y'all sound discombobulated like that.
And what did
before.
You do after the show? You called me right over
yes,
to
I sure
you.
did.
You was like, come here ASAP.
Yeah.
I was like, oh God.
Yeah. So, because I don't care whether I'm there or not, that's always going to be family.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's always going to be family. So I'm always feeling attachment. Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess it's like Nikki, because when I came there, Nikki was there. So, and they had a band that was there, and I was brought in to do a service, and it evolved. Right. You know what I'm saying? So when you grow with individuals, you feel that's right. And then you also grow roots. You know what I mean? So once those roots are there, you know, and another bird fly up in your tree, you're like, yo,
what's going on here?
Hey, Slim. So that first night, it is what it is. And look, I've been in go-go. I've been seeing go-go since 1980. And so I already know one night don't mean the same for the next night. And so when I caught you the next go around, just so happened you was here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And the band sounded totally different.
Yep.
Totally different. So what has it been like for you? I hate to talk you out. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we here for. We here to talk.
What has it been like you for your maturation period to be and to also learn as far as like how Subtle Thoughts do what they do and blend in what you do best to what they do best?
Well, anyone that's seen us recently has seen that. I mean, the band's been completely overhauled. Mm-hmm. So the only members that are still there when I first got there are obviously Nikki, Moody, DP, our lead keyboard player, who at the time was our second keyboard player. He stepped up and he's become the lead now.
Right.
And our guitar player. Everyone else.
Oh, Chris is gone too?
Chris,
wow.
But our drummer, we've had Angelo play drums for us for 5 months now. Mm-hmm. Chris left shortly after I came in. So it hasn't been as challenging as some other situations where I'd have to come in and win over so many people. I was able to kind of come in and bring my own people in.
Because you got a lot of fresh faces there anyway, so y'all kind of growing together.
Exactly. And like I said, because, I mean, like you talk about, you need that fresh new blood in sometimes to get the body back moving properly. So, you know, when I first got there, I mean, just being transparent, you know, we had issues with people coming to practice, people showing up on time, people showing up to shows. You know, it had gotten to a point where Marlon was hesitant on booking us because we weren't sure who would be there. And now we've got a band, like a band. You know what I mean? Not just a group of musicians that are showing up for a white envelope at the end of the day. And Marlon knows how I despise that. And that was the number one thing that I wanted to expose in our group when I first got there, were the people that were here to grind and the people that were here to get checks. We don't need those. This isn't a part-time job. This is a passion that will pay you if you do it right. So we brought people in with passion. We brought people in with drive. We brought people in that didn't have that chip on their shoulder. I've been on all of these other stages, you know, because at the end of the day, you're still in the same room I'm in right now. So we were able to, you know, bring the right people in, people that were dedicated and hungry, like I keep talking about. So for me, the biggest thing has been trying to win the crowd over. You know, like you said, your band is initially identified by who your front person is. Yeah. And even though I'm known,
you're not known in this circuit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm about to say, even though I'm known in other circuits, and especially for doing other things,
right?
You know,
namely.
Exactly. But no one's ever seen, not from the Grown and Sexy circuit, has ever seen me on stage.
Right.
So, I mean, they're like, who's the skinny guy with the glasses on? Where's Steve? Where's Chi Ali?
Right.
And I knew that coming in, that I'd have that challenge, but we just...
No, but wait a minute. Knowing it and dealing with it are two different things. So how was that for you?
It's not the first time I had to do it. I had to do it with Loud. I had to do it with Phase 2. Right. Every band I've been in, I've had to, like we talk about, it's kind of like, be ready for your number to be called. I became a lead talker because my lead talker was missing from a show, and I was the keyboard player at the time, right? You know, I got the call from Loud for the same reason. So it's something that I'm honestly kind of versed in. I've got some experience in coming in. I've learned how to do it the right way.
But those other situations, you was already kind of like part of the situation. You had to kind of grow into it. You being brought into a whole different situation
on a different stage.
A totally different stage, which you've worked in the sound on, but running a band is something totally different.
Brand new face. And like I said, the biggest thing for me is winning our fans over. You know, the band is easy. I got the band. We straight now. It's winning our fans over. It's giving them a quality product, a quality show. That's why I get up and I dance the way I dance, you know, because I don't want... I know that I have my work cut out for me in winning people over who are already used to a certain thing. So we just work hard at trying to make the music speak for itself.
Nikki, how is it though? Matter of fact, let me ask. Now I want to ask you this, Nikki. How is it for the old Suttle fans who might just come in off the name, and they see, who the hell is this? The only one they know is you. I know you get the question, like, where's my Suttle? So how has that been for you the last half a year?
Oh my God. It was very hard, very discouraging at first because...
Get behind the mic, baby.
Oh, because, you know, when you're used to a certain thing, a certain product, that's what you're used to.
Yeah.
When that
especially when you get older.
Exactly. You're set in your ways.
Yeah.
So when that changes, it's hard for certain people to accept.
Damn.
So in the beginning, it was really hard. It was really tough, discouraging. I was upset. I was angry. I was hurt. I was every emotion you could think of. That's what I was going into a show, leaving a show, because I knew that we had the people that we needed to get this new group moving. But like you said, convincing our old fans that we still have it, and also convincing promoters. It's tough.
That was the biggest thing.
It's really, really tough.
Well, the promoter's gonna go off the fans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man,
so
listen,
I'm gonna tell you, if the fans,
they gonna go off with the barbershop talking about. They
But
gonna
see,
go off
you know what? They gonna go off the fans, but if you're not getting shows, then the promoters don't have those fans to go off of. So, you know, we have certain promoters that have, you know, rock with us or rock with me, I can say, because they're
Los, much love to them, especially
Nick, Dominic,
yeah, special love.
very, you know, loyal, and they, you know, they trust me. I ain't gonna be a part of no, you know, nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I got a standard and image and to uphold, so I'm not gonna put out or be a part of anything that's not, you know, 100%.
And to add to that, kind of bringing it back to the question you asked me because it involves her, Nikki is our measuring stick, right? She's always going, and that's why we call her the queen, because she's always going to let us know exactly where we need to be, where we're not doing too much and we're not doing too little. She consistently reminds us of the brand name that we are under, the platform that we're on, and that is, for someone that's new coming in, having someone that's been there to give you that is extremely encouraging. And we haven't had that from all of those members. So for her to still be here and for her to be pushing us, it's extremely important and beneficial to what we're doing. So I thank you for that. Thank you.
I think it's even more important is.
Be like, no, I don't like that. Y'all cranking. Hold up.
Exactly.
But that's I'm just getting ready to throw it your way, Moody. Is how is that for you to have a big sister? You know, because
tell them what they told you about me, Moody. Tell them that negative stuff they was talking about me.
What? What were they saying?
They were saying stuff like, how do you work with Nikki? Like, how are you able to deal with her and stuff? And I was like, I don't really know.
Because they were saying she was a diva?
No, they didn't even use those words. They just like, how are you?
I mean, I want to know. I want to know because I mean, what were they saying about you?
I know, right?
It was like very small because I shut it down because I don't know the past. I don't know what happened back then. And I don't go into a situation like letting somebody tell me something about somebody and then that's how I'm going to treat you. Like, nah, I was like, I ain't had no problem with that or whatever. We do what we do. We talk it out and stuff. And I feel like she's been showing me a lot since I've been here. And I've been here since 2017.
You've been for a year.
Yeah, over a year now. So I got a lot of training. I got a lot of.
You don't know your anniversary?
I get a lot of love. Yeah, it was November 2018.
Okay.
Yeah,
you
when I
gotta
came
have that.
Suttle, yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, look, we got standards here.
Yes,
came in.
Y'all straight.
Right on
Oh yeah, we gonna play.
I need that though, but I actually I haven't had any issues with it. I don't know what they was talking about though, because I know she just want to win. She wanted to be like. Everything wants to be 100%. You want harmonies right. We want the drop-offs right. We want transitions. Everything that you would want for your band, you know? So, I don't know. They be tripping. People just
were you directing that to me?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
No, but that's for those who have a problem
They got something to say.
or just want to say something. don't come to me with no negativity and stuff, cause I'm strong-minded. So you're not gonna. I'm not easily broken like that. So
yo, what's good with our people, yo?
Oh man, listen, my phone rings off the hook.
What's good with our people? We always got to push some negativity out on each other. Like, why can't you let a person just form their own opinion? It is crazy.
If you don't like it, just
but no, form your own opinion. That's all. I mean, just. Let that person, unless they're like a child molester or something like that, like, yo, don't leave your child with this bama. You know what I'm saying? But other than that,
exactly.
Yo, let this person, be a person.
Unfortunately, hate is like a good song. Everybody wants credit for exposing it. You see what I'm saying? Like everybody wants the credit for saying, "Hey, I got this hot new song. Here, let me let you listen to it." And everyone always wants credit for saying, "Hey, I told you about that person." You see what I mean? And that is the problem. We can talk about this all day. That's the problem with our people. That's the problem with our industry. That's the problem with our community. Is that we won't allow people. We don't give each other fresh starts. You see what I'm saying? It's always about what you did or what you heard. Just like we're talking about when you heard about me coming into the group, it was like, but obviously we're seeing that it works, and that's not. And it's a natural thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Natural thing. That's what I'm saying. Not anything malicious, because you my man. But it's a natural thing for all of us. So we got to consciously overcome that stuff when we're ready to say, hey.
But half of us ain't conscious. So that's you know what I'm saying?
True.
No, real talk. And when I say that is, whether you call it woke or whatever the case may be, if you are not in tune with yourself, then for you to do anything else, you wrong coming out of your mouth, out the gate.
Yeah.
You
and
know
that was
what I
one
mean?
thing to bring
self-reflection.
To bring it back to the band. That was one thing that we had to identify was who we were. What her sound is. What Nikki's sound is, what my sound is, how we can blend it all together and make it work. How Angelo plays drums, how D.P. plays keyboards, how Dre plays congos. We got a brand new congo player that's been there for 2 months now.
What's up, Dre?
What's up, Dre?
Okay.
And we were all, sad to see Love go, because just like you, we built relationships, still have relationship with him. But I'm so happy to have someone that is dedicated. Not saying that Love wasn't, but Dre is dedicated. He's hungry. He's a band member. I want band members. I want to be a band, not just a gig. And that's what we're finally starting to put together. And we weren't able to put anything out until we had a band. And now that we do, exactly.
Well, since we talk about what you putting out now, let's get into that. Now it's 2:00. We going. I got to do overtime for my family. It's rare when I do it, but I have to do it for my family right here. So stay with us. We're gonna play this brand new single. Is it even out yet?
It dropped today.
Okay.
It dropped today. Right, so yeah, it's fresh. Like it's fresh. All
right. Well, let's get into it right here. This right here is called Good Night. And correct me if I'm wrong, but are you on the lead vocals, Mr. Kendall?
Yeah. He sings too, baby.
Hey.
That's me on
that. Now I've heard you do a little something with what's
I sang with Phase 2.
Yeah,
I sang with Phase 2. We let Tiffany sing with Loud. She sang everything.
But you did some backgrounds, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I've heard you like that.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. So this right here, he's sitting out on front of this right here. So check this out right here. This right here is Good Night by the Squad Suttle. Right here on GoGo Radio, Win DC Radio. All wrapped up in GoWIN.
Oh, right.
For the lovers on the night, Suttle. Grab a hand and two-step with your honey. 'Cause everything's gonna be alright. Two-step with your honey bun. go back. Everything's gonna be alright. I think I just met my wife. Tonight is gonna be a good night. I think I just met my wife. Oh, the two-step with you, honey. Everything's gonna be alright. Yeah, baby, I'm a classic man. Everything's gonna be alright. Baby, it's the music, all the rest ain't on your lips. I'm thinking when the right time is to go in for a kiss. I'm thinking past that love. I'm ready to meet your mom. I'm being honest. I'm being honest. I can't think when you're looking like that. Can't breathe when you're moving like that. Tell me when you're gonna do me like that. Love. I'm so weak and I'm never like that. Light speed and I think I might crash. One trip down, I may never go back. But everything's gonna be alright. I think I just met my wife. Tonight is gonna be a good night. I think I just met my wife. But everything's gonna be alright. I think I just met my wife. Tonight is gonna be a good night. I think I just met my wife. Oh, a two-step with your honey. Everything's gonna be alright. Party. Everything's gonna be alright. Oh, let the beat work. 808. Ain't it great? 808. Ain't it great? 808. It is. Everything's gonna be alright. Gotta be Dre.
Let's turn this down right here. I wanted to ask you before we went to break. Make sure I got myself over here. There we go. Yeah, I wanted to ask you before we went to break, Pretty Nikki. With this new sound right here, this particular track, I love it. I love it. It's a real fresh start for Suttle. And once again, I'm going back on this again because at the end of the day, like, I know what my listenership is, right? As far as I know the age range, and I see all those numbers right there. And people always going to associate you with the so-called heyday, you know, and it's called a heyday for a reason. How difficult has it been for you to convince people, yo, this is hot, this is fresh, this is new? Because I know with like big name stars, like let's say for whatever reason her name popped up in my head, Maya. All right, and she goes on tour and she's trying to push new product. And at the end of the day, they still want to hear them classics. Is it difficult for you to maneuver through all of that?
Initially, it was difficult. I know Kendall in the beginning was like, Nikki, we're gonna have to let some of them old songs go, and you know.
Thank you, Kendall. Thank you, Kendall.
And I was fighting them for a minute. I was like, but listen, this is what
you
they
still
know
hitting Portuguese
me by.
love?
No, I don't do that.
See?
We didn't even do that before they got here.
Okay.
We'll bring it back. Though.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, but there were some of my, you know,
you never
like
go wrong with the
signature
Tina
songs.
Marie. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You never go wrong with that.
So Kendall, you know, kept saying, Nikki, we're gonna get you some fresh material. And I'm like, but what about this?
Right.
What about what's my favorite song?
Which one is that? That other side of the game.
That one, that's one of them. But yeah, we had to retire a lot of them. But it certain people, like, you know, my best friend, her husband, Trina and Darnell, they don't need no convincing.
Right.
They know that I'm going to be a part of a quality, put out quality music, a quality product.
No, we got that. We know that. We know Suttle gonna come out with quality product.
No,
I'm just saying, really,
and it was hard. Yes, it was really hard.
There's a lot of questioning.
Even like people that would come and see the old Suttle, and they, you know, saw the new Suttle, and they were like, the same. No, it's
not going to be the same. Yeah,
we got to. You got to understand. We have our back line just on a Monday night after rehearsal quit on us, and I was the only one left. So I had to start over, and with the help.
Wait a minute. Let's clarify that what you just said. She loved it. She always ready to scrap. No, I wasn't going there. I wasn't going there like that. What I was saying is. No, what I was saying is,
the iPad down and everything.
If you're the only one left, they quit on you.
They quit on.
If you're the only one left,
quit on themselves.
You know what I'm saying? So no, I mean, this is not no for bashing or nothing like that. I just want to.
You know me. I keep it real. I call it what it is.
Nah, but you weren't there.
No, but
you know what I'm saying?
That was their band. That was their band.
So I mean, I'm always protect my sister. I don't care how you look at it. Now I got relationships with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But if you're the only one left, that's how I'm a look at it.
Right.
They quit on you.
And that's how I felt.
You know what I'm saying? And so, and that, one thing, and this is what's so beautiful about this conversation that we having here today is that one is public, but two is like I've seen your growth. You know what I mean? I've watched it. Right. You know, to where like you was like, if we caught you, we caught you. You know, to where like now you so invested in the situation. It's like night and day almost. And so I feel a certain kind of way. If you going through it, I'm going through it. Right. You know what I mean? So, and we're going to leave that there. You know what I mean? So I don't want to pop no tears up in this joint like that. Like, man. So yeah, we ain't doing all that. So look, hot new track. What was behind the ideal of you coming out with this particular? Since you're the lead on it, you got to speak on it. So, and y'all sound great in the background. I know you got something lined up for these queens.
Well, actually, exactly. We have this. This is the first of 3 songs that we're going to be releasing this month.
Okay, this month.
This month.
Okay.
So for
breaking news.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
So, we got a plan. We've got a plan. Moody has a single that's going to be released next, and then we're going to be dropping Nikki's single on her birthday.
Okay, which is April 28th?
26th.
Okay.
Which is the 26th. So that's the last Thursday in April. And then we're going to rinse and repeat. So this will be something that you guys...
Wait. Pretty Nikki. Your birthday.
Yes.
April 26th. Where we at?
April 26th. That's a Friday. We're
Yeah,
off
so
that Friday.
that's 27th.
27th.
Yes, but
Okay.
the birthday party is that Saturday, the 27th, at Hashtag.
Okay.
In Virginia.
Okay.
Around Van Dorn. I don't think that venue is big enough.
Oh, watch out,
They
man.
gonna have to move
Nick,
all
y'all should have took that to
Diamond Lounge.
Diamond Lounge.
Should have been Diamond Lounge.
Because I don't think Hashtag is big enough.
Watch out
People
now.
gonna show up and show out.
I know.
Watch out now.
Along with the good JYB.
Oh my gosh, yeah, my
that's-
favorite band.
It's gonna be a
Woo!
Oh yeah. Can't forget
JY.
about Mature Clientele as well on the
Mature.
card.
Oh, yeah,
So, I mean,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
literally like a
Oh, y'all
Virginia
heavy
party.
then.
Yeah, it's a VA party. It's gonna be dynamite.
Y'all heavy.
Special shout out going to Nick too, man. Yeah.
So look, if you doing that party for your birthday, whew, I'm glad you ain't got to drive far.
I know.
Hey,
Well,
hey.
no, I do.
You
I
do?
live up in Marlboro now.
Oh, really?
She ain't in bed.
What? Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I'm
oh,
going out to
like
VA.
you moving on up. Wow. So look, that's crazy. So what else you got coming up?
Well, we've got so this Friday, tomorrow, we're gonna be at Ivy City Smokehouse.
Okay.
Saturday we are at Aqua.
Hold on. Well, what's the times?
Yeah. Okay. So
What's
Ivy City
going on?
Smokehouse. That's gonna be it's a birthday party. But if you show up, then I'm not gonna turn you away. I believe we play at 10 o'clock. It's from 10 to 2, I believe.
Okay.
On
You need
Saturday.
tickets or phone number or anything?
I have no idea.
Okay.
It's a birthday party, but it's
All right.
at,
I'm
it's
trying
at
to help
Ivy
you out
City.
here, bro.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just saying.
put some product
Show
in.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah, show
yeah.
up. You know what I mean? We're not gonna turn you away.
Yeah,
And Saturday, Epic Concepts has us at Aqua with Rare Essence.
Oh, y'all opening it up for the wickedest band?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is return to the scene because this is the last. Oh, I got to slide through.
Yeah, come through.
I got to
Come
slide
through.
through.
We got
Yeah, I
our
got to
stuff
slide
together.
through. Yeah.
So Saturday, so this weekend we got 2 shows, Friday and Saturday. Next weekend we're off, but the weekend right after that we are at, what is that? That is
The 20th.
That is Fast Eddie, excuse me, for Los's birthday party.
Yeah, that's Nike versus Adidas.
That's this Saturday.
Oh, that's this
Los,
Saturday.
yeah, Los's
No.
birthday. Is Los doing that too?
No. Epic doing the Nike.
Yeah, Nike
versus
and
Adidas.
that's this
Yes.
Saturday.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
right.
then,
That is this Saturday.
But then we're
it
doing
is. Y'all lying.
But we're doing Los's birthday party.
Fast Eddie's.
DNT at Fast Eddie's. Us and Familiar. It's gonna be dynamite.
Ooh.
Oh, now listen, it's gonna be dynamite. So that's the 20th. And then that next Saturday, the 27th, we're going to be at Hashtag with Junkyard. Obviously
Pretty
Suttle,
Nikki's birthday. That's
Pretty
what we was
Nikki's
talking
birthday,
about.
Mature
Hey.
Clientele.
I just wanted to make sure we took care of the best first.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because we got to make sure we get the queen.
Oh
out
yeah,
the way.
I mean she always comes first.
Yeah.
And then starting in May, the first and third Thursday of the month, we're going to be down to Chateau, the newly renovated Chateau.
You 2-step all night. You gonna be tired that night, sis, because they gonna work the hell out of you.
Listen,
Yeah, you gonna be singing real hard. And look, because I know that client. You know, I grew up 21st and H right down the street. So and it's your clientele is 45 and up.
Yeah.
Oh, Portuguese they love. We got to bring that.
Yeah, y'all gonna definitely have to go.
And that is the one
bring
great
all of
thing
that
about
up.
that is the one great thing about this group is that we are versatile.
Right.
You know, when we played City Winery a couple of weeks ago, it's a sit down event. When we
Right.
played Maryland Live, obviously a bunch of the older Suttle fans and
Right.
supporters came out, and that was really our coming out party to a lot of people that hadn't seen us, that they saw, hey, you know what, we got some new faces out there, but this is still a good product. You got to remember that Suttle has continuously did this throughout their existence.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, from Brian to Walker Reds to Pratt to Chia Lee to Steve Roy now to me. Like
They was a jazz band initially, y'all. Y'all don't remember that?
Exactly. So you got to always evolve with the time, but continue to keep quality number one. So I mean, we got some work. We got some stuff coming.
And you got a situation you ready to open up. Let me back up. Let me back up a little bit. I remember I told you I was going to save my fastball for last.
Yeah, we here.
I'm going to put this out there real heavy. And this is no shade. I just spoke to this brother the other night, matter of fact. I love him to death. I have a problem with, y'all be ready for this right here.
Go ahead, throw it.
I have a problem with Steve Roy popping in and out of the band. I think it confuses the audience. That's just me. That's just me. If he's going to be there, be there. If he's not, because I'm old school. I don't. You know, this is your band. This is your band. Now if somebody's sick, can't make it, I get emergency call. Come on through. That's what Go-Go Love is about. That's Go-Go Love. But that's your stage. That's your stage. You know, or this is a feature situation, which I guess that is. But you know, hey Slim, you here or you not?
See, the thing is,
Go ahead,
we still have to convince.
I hope I ain't starting no ish.
No.
Okay.
No. We are still trying to convince promoters that we are all we need. The group that we have now is all we need. We don't need anyone else to come in and try to, you know, give us an edge. We don't need that. We're ready to fight on our own feet.
So essentially, you saying it's not your call.
It's never been our call.
Promoters ask for Steve. They still associate Steve with Suttle. I mean, that's cool. But we're trying to revamp. We're doing different things now.
Right.
And to be clear, you know, Steve is a part of Familiar Faces. He's not a part
Team
of
Familiar.
Yeah, Team Familiar. He's not a part of Suttle. There's no bad blood there.
Obviously.
There's no bad blood there.
That's obvious.
He's been on a few of our latest flyers, but Steve hasn't done a gig with us in 3 months.
But to me,
to
me, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? And that's because I don't know. To me, that's almost like the fly in the ointment type of situation. You know what I mean? And you know, let your fans. This is go-go.
Yep.
This is go-go. So you know, being repetitive is what it's all about. You know, so if I keep seeing the same thing, then that's what I'm associate with that. You know, and that's the reason why it's hard for y'all to switch gears, because people are used to a certain thing and it's hard to switch them up. But if you keep giving them this, you know, you keep, as we say, teasing them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The dude.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you keep teasing them like that, you know, they're like, well, where we at? So if you gonna give it to me, you ain't.
Yeah.
Pause. Yeah. So, but that's what my issue is with it. You know what I mean? So either you're gonna go in this direction or we not. Marlon, that's I know you listening, Slim. You know,
promoters.
Yeah, that's the promoter.
No, I'm just I haven't said this to Marlon. You know, and I'm not that dude to talk behind nobody's back. I'll tell Steve. You know what I'm saying? It's not an issue with that, and it's definitely no hate against him. That's my dude.
He's not gonna say no to the bag. He gonna say, "Oh, you want me to?"
Who would?
I'm
who should? I
Yeah,
should say.
Yeah.
I should say who would. You know, who should?
Exactly.
You know,
I'm just trying to surround myself around genuine people. Yeah. You know, people who have my best interest at heart. People who gonna keep it real with me, and people who, if you say you fuck with me, excuse my language. If you say you're my friend,
have to
call me these. You call me these things, and you say I mean this to you, and then you show me otherwise.
But the difference
I
though
don't
is
wanna be around that.
But the difference is though, Nick, is it'll be different if you was younger saying that. But you done see we used to this. You know what I'm saying? No, definitely don't excuse it. But
I know it's
you know what I mean? And wanting it, you should never stop wanting it.
Right.
What's best for you.
Absolutely.
Never in life. To your last breath of air, you should always want what's best for you and your family.
Right.
You know, so but all I'm saying is like, especially in this genre, the music game is dirty, period. It's always been dirty.
You would think we were making
millions of
dollars.
Some people are.
I mean, it's like
the industry
come on,
makes
y'all.
millions.
Yeah.
The industry does, but if go-go, this is off the beaten track, and this is something me and you do. If go-go reinvested in itself, then this would be a mute point.
Yep.
But that's but we're not going to go there right now.
Right.
Because that's a whole nother hour.
You already about to say, you already know how we get into the financials.
Yeah. So we get ready to get up out of here. So we're going to close out with the single again, which we usually close out with Miss Lady's song, but I want people to hear this track again, and after I done dropped that little tidbit right there, I'm sure people are like, oh, no, he didn't say, because that's all we work off is the negativity.
Yeah.
You know, and if you think it's negative, you're going to make it negative. That wasn't even a negative statement. It's just for me, as a fan, you know, or something that I helped make, you know, a household name, I like to see everybody in place. And if you're not there, it need to be for a damn good reason. Or if you are there, why are you here? Does it make sense? You know, and because with the band things, like, you know, people associate people with, you know, even though, and it's hard, and I definitely got to close out on this, but it's hard to really, because for me to say you should be used to it, and at the same time knowing that the game has changed and you have to go with the way things are, but you don't. So it's a fine line, you know, and I know us, you know, especially black folks, we always trying to find a way. Well, our people, we always trying to get over. You know what I'm saying? But it's a real delicate situation when you trying to make sure that you satisfy on both sides. You know, and so I wish nothing but the best for y'all. You already know. You know what I mean? So like this, yeah, you already know. So and I know my wife gonna hate me saying this, but you know, every time I say "Pretty Nikki," you know, to my daughter, you know, you always, you know, because I say it like how we used to say it, pretty, pretty, pretty.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell me, would you please spell your name with an I and not a
That's
Y?
right. That's right. That's right.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
And I always got to remember to make that correction too. Mom was like, "Nah, you got to make it right."
Because
like, okay, so it's your fault.
we stand. No, we stand. It's always about branding. You should know that.
Oh yeah.
It's always about branding. You want to stand out, and you know, just little things always matter.
Absolutely.
Especially in entertainment.
Absolutely.
Especially in entertainment, because you never know what somebody's going to run with. You know, and so I learned that a long time ago, and I just drop jewels here and there. I try.
Appreciate
you know,
it.
so yeah. So, but I want to close out with y'all, give y'all personal shout outs. Let's start with the little queen over here, Miss Moody.
Hey y'all, thanks for checking in. Squad Suttle in the building. It's Moody. Thanks for having us, Nico, on GoGo Radio Live. So yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Oh, I shout her. Oh, let me shout something.
Yes, please.
Mom, I want to shout my mother out. I want to shout my brother out. I want to shout my my grandfather, my brothers, my cousins, everybody who believe in me. I want to shout my man Chop out. I want to shout the band out, DP. I want to shout out all my old bands I used to be in, Reaction, Changing Faces, Top Priority, Prophecy, 7 Band, everybody. Yeah, it's all love.
Wow.
We crank it all 2019. Put the negativity aside, y'all, and let's get this money.
Yes, ma'am.
And work and love.
Pretty.
Thank you, Nico. Love you. We go way back.
Yeah. I love having you and Camise up here because it you know, it just brings back so many good memories. You know what I'm saying? So I had Kendra up here, but Kendra she had a coat drive that she was pushing. So Kendra, little Kenji.
Oh, she did? Oh, okay. Yeah, I know nothing about that.
Yeah, I had her up here. So it was January. Yeah, right. My first show in January was Kendra.
Okay, I missed that one.
Yeah, you know you did. You did. So look, Black, tell us, man. I want you to close out on something real happy because he can get real spiritual with you, and don't let him put one up in the air. It's a wrap. Man.
Oh Lord,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord,
he'll be in this joint like MLK. You know.
You know it.
So, but no, I mean, I want you to really close out on something real quick. You know, of course, give you a shout out and everything. But I know you got a statement you want to put out there. Just it ain't got to be about Suttle. I just want you to use this platform right now to really say, you know, who you are and why anybody listening should give you an opportunity to get in their eardrum.
Thank you. Well, first off, let me shout out my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. No, much love going out to the man above. I mean, I love him because of his mercy and of his grace, because I know what I deserve and what I don't get. I want to also shout out my kids, Kendall and Cameron. I love them to death. Shout out my band. I love my band. I love my band. So everybody from Nikki to Moody, DP, Angelo, Dre, Ray, Six, Marlon, Nate. That's our mob. Shout out to all of those guys. Shout out to my man BJ. That's I can always send him music. He's always gonna give me a fair opinion. So shout out to him and Kim and Scooby over there.
Little BJ.
Yeah,
okay,
that's definitely my man. Okay. And you know, I won't be super profound, but just give us a try. You know, and I say that not just with Suttle, just I'm saying with people. You know, give people a try. We talk about, you know, all of us, you know, growing and evolving. Everyone talks about their New Year resolutions and how they're trying to improve themselves. Well, the first thing we have to do in order for someone to improve is give them the opportunity to improve. Let's not box and pigeonhole ourselves into what we did yesterday, and give people an opportunity to be who they are today. Give Suttle an opportunity to be who we are today. I promise you, we will not disappoint you. Positivity, energy, love. 2019, that's what we need. We need love. Everybody just needs to love a little bit more, and I guarantee you, everything else will fall in place.
Don't say love too many times. They start thinking you're about to bring him out the woodwork.
I mean, I mean, you know. But to close, that's one reason why we did start with this song. It's a love song. Good Night is a love song, you know, and it's not a lot of men singing about getting married.
What brought you on the lead, Mike? On this, what made you say, you know what? If I'm going to come out with Suttle, the first track I want people, because some people could say that's a little egotistical.
So initially, we were going to drop everything all together, but when I finally got all of the audio back and started kind of mixing it all up and mastering it and hearing what we were doing, it just made sense to part everything out. And Nikki's birthday being at the end of the month made sense for her to go last, close to her birthday. Moody had just dropped a single, so we didn't want to saturate what she was already doing. Gotcha. And everybody always asks who the dark-skinned guy with the glasses is. So for me to be the replacement of Steve and Chi Ali, it's almost the best way to introduce myself. I know that, and I tell Marlon this all the time, you know, I know that traditionally the person that holds the microphone is the one with the big ego. He's the one that wants to be the boss and the shot caller. But just remember who I am. Nico, you know, I come from the background. You know, I come from behind the scenes, running sound, playing an instrument. So I don't have that.
Playing multiple instruments, excuse me.
Yeah, a few. So I don't have that, hey, look at me, look at me. I have that, hey, what do we need to do to win? Do I need to play tackle or quarterback? You tell me which one I need to do. I'll block or pass. So that's why we ended up starting with that song first. It just kind of fit what we were trying to do. And like I said, we're going to rinse and repeat. So next month, you're going to get some more new music from us. And next month, you're going to get some more new music from us. So we just want to, like I said, give everybody out there that's giving us a chance the best we have.
All right. There it is, man. You done heard it from the horse's mouth, for real. Yeah. Well, I wanted to give him that platform because he's been here on the station. Matter of fact, on both, when we was doing both back then, talking about GoGo Radio Live and WinDC Radio. And matter of fact, he was for the inception of this. Matter of fact, when I first started, GoGo Radio Live. When I flipped GoGo Radio to GoGo Radio Live, he was with us. So
shout out to DJ Rico too, man.
Yeah,
that's my guy.
Dirty.
Yeah.
So I didn't open up the damn phone line. I'm sorry. I got greedy. I apologize, y'all. I didn't even open it up. But I wanted to, it was so much on my chest I wanted to talk about, and, because last time when Moody came up here, it was just DP, Moody, and Marlon. Right. So, I was like, damn, what the band? Let me talk, because that's how I like to talk. Right. So, and then especially with you not being here, I had a lot to talk about. So I apologize, y'all. Maybe, we can get them back in here. Yeah, Matter of fact, promoting your birthday party. We need to get you up in here with Miss Lady. There we go. And so, let's try to plan.
Thursday.
You want to do that?
That's the 25th.
Yeah, because the 5th,
The
yeah,
25th
24th.
26th is a
Friday.
Friday, so the 25th.
25th.
Thursday.
So let's see, whose party is that, Nick?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get that conversation together.
Yeah.
All right, let's make that pop.
Yeah,
All right, let's make that Thursday pop. All right, so all right, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'd like to get a shout out to my co-hostess, Miss Lady, to my wife, and my beautiful daughter, and all of y'all that tuning in right now. And I want to. Oh, my man, Day, what's up, man? Yeah. So that's my dog right there. Darkness. so I want to give a shout out to everybody that's tuning in, but I definitely want people to understand one thing and one thing only. You can feel the way you want to feel about whomever, but for you to try to impose your will or your opinion on somebody else before they were able to form their opinion themselves is a sign of bullying, or I look at it as bullying, and you can put it on different levels. I really have a problem with our people in our community. Really, we most of us don't even have a pot to piss in. Really. A lot of people in the go-go industry always talking about, man, I need my money before I can do this, or you ain't got my money. First of all, ain't none of y'all talking about no real money. All right? Shoe money, most of the time, that's what it is for y'all. It's shoe money. Or going to the go-go money, get my hair done money. Can I get a fresh bag of weave or whatever y'all call that, bundle. A bundle.
A bag of weed. Where are I getting a bag of weed?
Or a bag of weed.
Yeah.
Well, most of y'all, that's what you're thinking about anyway. If you thought about reinvesting in your craft, your passion, yourself, you will see a lot more returns. Thank you for tuning in right here to the GoGo Radio Live.
GoGo Radio
Wendy C
Live.
Radio, all wrapped up in GoWin.media. This is the GoWin Radio Show. Y'all have a great one. Let's get this track played one more time.
Good afternoon.
All right. For the lovers on the night, Suttle. Grab a hand and two-step with your honey. 'Cause everything's gonna be alright. Two-step with your honey bun. 'Cause everything's gonna be alright. I had no intentions I would get fucked up tonight, but I looked in your eyes and they cut through me like a knife. I came in with my crew, I lost. With my cool, I dropped. If I'm being honest, if I'm being honest, see, I can't think when you look
everything's gonna be alright.